Hey there, friends. Welcome in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes day by day. Thanks for being here. All right, so by the time you're seeing this, it will have been over a week since Omega has been out. But for me, she just came out today. And I watched I talked about yesterday Arnold's enthusiasm for Omega. And I was like, okay, yeah, I dig it. And then, so it was kind of optimistic last night. And then today I watched a video from Zareth. And if you haven't watched it, it happened, back on the 14th. This is the 15th, by the way, because it's after midnight, but it's the 14th. So, anyway. And he was talking about how CG doesn't have any event planned for the Bad Batch. So no assault battle and no raid. And so, you know me. If there's no, because we got Pretty Patrol and they were for Peridia for the assault battle, we get the Qui-Gon, and then of course use Peridia Patrol for Ahsoka. You used the Poncho Bros for the assault battle and for the raid, but Zach brought up some really good points. And he's like, one of the points he made is like, why doesn't this team make the old team better? Because now you don't have any reason to relic up the other team. You just get them whatever you need it for Lord Vader, and you just leave them there. And I'm like, because I made that video a couple weeks ago, a couple of days before they did the release. I think it was on a Wednesday, about the other characters from season 3. And I was like, what if they brought Emery in, or Hemlock, or Asajj, or any of these other characters? Why? My thinking was, you could plug them in for here and then open whatever. And you would use those characters to open the Crosshair, and Crosshair would make the original Bad Batch team better. But why are we having two teams why is this new team doing nothing? Why is this new team just doing nothing? Why isn't it's just a team that may or may not have a galactic, it might have a galactic challenge Omicron. It might have a Conquest Omicron. It might have a TB Omicron. It might have a TW Omicron. But if Omega's the only one with the GAC Omicron, which is probably the case, because that's the way this one does, and then in 2 weeks when Batcher comes out with whatever Omicron he's got, Arnold's going to poo-poo it. And a lot of people will as well, because GAC was where it's at for a lot of folks. And that's fine. But we didn't know when the Punch Bros came out. We didn't know that they were going to have an assault battle too. We're just like, oh, we need them for the raid. Or at that time, I don't even think that we knew that we needed them for the raid. But, they had call-outs talking about Queen Amidala, and we knew that, hey, Queen Amidala is a conquest unit, or a Proving Ground unit. No, it's Conquest. And that, we knew Padawan, Obi-Wan, and Master Qui-Gon and Queen Amidala were going to be for the new raid, for the Naboo raid, because it was episode 1, which sort of connected all the dots. Right there. But in this Bad Batch, we have nothing. And so I'm wondering what kind of investment people will put on this team. You're going to see this, like I said, in about a week, where we're still, a few days before we get Batcher. And I'd love to know your thoughts. It's like, I mean, they could be a really good Conquest team, but if you're in game, is that really something that you're worried about? Are you really going to buy? Are you really going to invest in the team for that? I don't think so. I finished Mara Jade. I finished Mara Jade today, I think. Yeah, so she's done. So, or did I? I don't know. Something. Anyway, I finished her today, yesterday, something. I don't know. Anyway, I think it was today. I feel like it was today. Could be wrong. On the Treya because she's on the list and we just need to get her done so we can put it in a rear view and be like, "Hey Treya, nice to know ya," type thing. But yeah, it's like unless they're not, because Zareth also said that, they made changes to the Naboo raid, which means that the new raid is not ready. But, I mean, and that, I'm hoping that they're going to use this new Bad Batch team for the new raid. Because if they're not, then who's going to buy them? It's like, because people already have, they have a reason to have the old questionable whether they're good or not, Bad Batch team, because they needed them for Lord Vader and they need a ship. So what's the draw of this new team? I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. And I'm frustrated by it. But other than that, can I just make another appeal? Can I just make another appeal to the powers that be at Disney? Kathleen Kennedy. I mean, at this point, I don't think there's any way we can possibly argue that Trey and Matt were right about the Pandaverse and all that. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I've said that stuff doesn't have to be this way, right? It's like life in general doesn't have to be as hard, and this also comes into consideration when we're talking about Star Wars. In general, Star Wars does not have to be this way. It could really be simple. Just honor the source material, tell good stories that people want to watch with characters that people like. And yes, I'm guessing that a lot of you already know where I'm going, because I only talk about her, only all the time. But the thing is, it's only all the time. You know why? Do you know why I only talk about her all the time? Come on. Come on. And yes, I realize these are fictional characters, and I realize that this is a rendering, but seriously, CG, can you? I know that you have things that you need to have happen, and that you need to be liked by other people. But how about we do this? This is going to sound crazy. I know a lot of you are going to think that I'm a comedian, that I'm being hilarious, but check it out. What if we just tried to tell a good story that people wanted to watch? I know, it's super controversial. What am I talking about? Have I lost my mind? I'm crazy. I got it. You're right. You're right. People want to watch Mara Jade. Yeah, I got it. And this is and now I'm gonna go one step further. How about we don't put stupid crap in there to make people not want to watch it? And I think we're all grown up enough to know what I mean by stupid crap. And if you don't, I can't help you. But as with everything else, I will just say, it doesn't have to be this hard. You could do something crazy, and you could tell a good story with stuff that people like, and that people would actually want to watch. No, you probably couldn't do a total. No, you probably couldn't do a total Heir to the Empire story arc, even though I've covered it previously. I think that would be phenomenal. I think you could do 3 seasons, 16 episodes, and everybody and their mom would watch. Everybody. If you just took the book, you let Timothy Zahn write the screenplay, and you let Timothy Zahn write more stories for her. Are you, it's like, come on. That would be incredible. But here's the trade-off. You don't get to do all of the stupid crap that you've been trying to do already. You don't get to do that anymore. How did I not? Yeah, okay. I kind of wasted that, but it's okay. Ugh, I think I'm going to lose this because, yeah. I don't know how they get TM, but they did. So that's going to be, I'm going to go. Bye-bye. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, the whole thing with the Bad Batch is just, it's frustrating to me because you want to be excited about new things. And if you're just in love with the Bad Batch, just generally speaking, and you're going to go out and buy them because you're just that person who, like, you have, like, a shrine to the Bad Batch with, you have a locker in your house with, and you open it, and there's a picture of Crosshair there. And then on your folder in your locker in your house, it says Mrs. Crosshair or Mr. Crosshair on there. That's fine. But can we just talk about if you're not that person and you like me, you liked the Bad Batch. You really had high. No, you didn't have high. You had what I would consider to be normal expectations. That this wouldn't be a wholly separate squad. That this would be a squad that would potentially could lift the whole squad, or supplement it. And it could have been crazy if they would have done Emery and all these guys, and you could have, like, Emery would have come in to lift the squad, or Fee, or whoever. I mean, the possibilities are endless because they did that with Mando Season 3. Where they had Kelleron back, who was a one-off character, where they had Paz and Grogu Halloween costume, which was a one-off character. And then you used all of those characters along with Bam to unlock Mommy Mandalore. And it's like, what if they would have done that? Brought Crosshair in? Crosshair would have been the lifter. I don't know. I'm frustrated. Between that and the lack of Mara Jade in canon in Star Wars TV, it's a little maddening. Just a little bit. But the good thing is, it never had to be like this. And it still doesn't. Kathleen Kennedy could call up Timothy Zahn and be like, hey, Zahn, it's go time with Mara Jade. And CG could say, you know what? We mucked this up. We're going to fix it. Emery's coming out. Hemlock. Whoever. And we're going to make the Bad Batch. We're going to M-A-B-A. No. M-A-B-B-A. Bad Batch great again. I mean, can make the Bad Batch usable for, I don't know. I'm just frustrated with that we're doing characters that people, maybe you're going to use for GAC and TB and TWO, and I mean, really? Anyway, onward and upward. I'm going to go. Thanks for watching. Appreciate the time. If you would, tell your friends, like and subscribe to the video. And if you have any questions, you know where to just leave me a comment. You think I'm crazy. You don't like Mara Jade, that's a you problem. You think I'm crazy about the Bad Batch, that's a you problem. I'm going to go. Thanks so much. As always, hold the line, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.